Hi, this is Matthew again to talk about, again, kind of a review, but not a review because I can't get to the albums to find them because Capitol has not seen fit to make them available. Just like the last album of Still Cruisin', they put out an album in 92 called Summer in Paradise, all about mostly summer songs. Including a thing where they wanted to have, there was going to be a Simpsons movie and they wanted Bart Simpson to rap on a song, which didn't happen. The Simpsons movie came out much later, but there was an attempt, I guess, in 92 to make one because it was so stinking popular in 92, but they didn't do it. We'll go look at Summer in Paradise and see what it's got it. There's definitely some covers and things. So we'll look at the tracks here. Yeah, and Brian Wilson was not involved in this album whatsoever. So a lot of people do not care for it, and it was only on CD and cassette, no vinyl. Of this album at all, so we won't. And people were kind of irritated by it. The band didn't care for it, so we will go to the track listing anyway, so we'll know. I believe John Stamos is on this album somewhere, but it's very hard to find this album, I think. Okay, here we are. The original U.S. release in 92 was the following. Hot Fun in the Summertime, you had the Sly and the Family Stone cover, which they credit to Sylvester Stewart. I guess that's Sly Stone's name, I guess. Michael Love and Carl Wilson sing on it. I like that song, though. And then Surfin', they redo it. Michael Love and Carl Wilson sing on it. That would be interesting to hear in a 90s version of Surfin'. But again, not available. Questionable quality on YouTube users sometimes, and I just not a fun thing to try to find. Summer of Love. Mike Love and Sherry Melcher wrote it. Mike Love sang it. Island Fever. Love and Melcher wrote it, and Michael Love and Carl Wilson. And then Still Surfin', Michael Love and that Melcher guy again. Mike Love sings it. Slow Summer Dancing, also called One Summer Night, I guess. Bruce Johnson and Danny Webb, whoever that guy, Danny Webb, I don't know who he is for sure. Bruce Johnson and El Jardine sing it. Strange Things Happen is Mike Love and Melcher, Love and Jardine on vocals. Remember Walking in the Sand, that was a Shangri-La's song, I think, credited to George Morton. Carl Wilson sings it. Lahaina Haloa, I think that's how you say that. Love and Melcher with Carl Wilson singing a song with maybe some Hawaiian lyrics of some sort. Under the Boardwalk, from that Drifter song. Artie Resnick, Kenny Young were the writers, with Love and Wilson singing it. Carl Wilson, I should say. And then Summer in Paradise, Love and Melcher and Craig Fall, with Mike Love singing it. And then Forever, says with John Stamos. As Dennis Wilson and Greg Jacobs wrote that one. Oh yeah, that was an earlier song. That was a cover. John Stamos is on vocals. So if you want to hear the actor John Stamos sing from Full House fame and other stuff, he sings on this one. I know they used them again several times on the Full House show. I don't know when or where. I remember I've seen some episodes where they appear, so I know they... Was it somebody's birthday party and maybe they're in the garage or something? I forget, but there are numerous Beach Boys references in that show. I think he sings several songs at times. As they made a few appearances here and there. So, yeah, go spot a comments on when and where. Let us know if you're a Full House fan. If you know like exactly when and where, or can find it. Be curious to know. That'll be fun to watch. I mean, I need to watch that show again anyway. It was a fun show when it was on when I was a kid. And that is the album. There's a UK release in '93. It has the following songs. I'll just mention them. Have Fun in the Summertime. Surfin'. Summer of Love. Island Fever. It says re-recorded and partially written, apparently. Still Surfin'. Slow Summer Dancing One Summer Night. Strange Things Happen. It says remixed and edited. I don't know what for sure. Remember Walking in the Sand, remixed and edited. Lahaina Haloa again. Under the Bird Rock, partially re-recorded, edited, and remixed. I'm not sure why, but apparently it was on this version. Summer in Paradise, re-recorded and partially written with Roger McGuinn, who was from the Byrds. Originally. Then Forever remixed and edited with John Stamos. And that is it. Our personnel for this album. We have Al Jardine on vocals, Bruce Johnson on vocals and keyboards, Mike Love on vocals, and he's executive produced. Carl Wilson on vocals. Additional guys are going to be Adrian Baker on vocals, Rod Clark on bass guitar, Craig Fell on guitars and mandolin and keyboard and bass, Gary Griffin on accordion and Forever, he does the accordion, Tony Korshmer guitars, Ab Jardine harmony and backing vocals, Sam Merrill on congas, Ken Mary on drums, they're not sure if that's him though, Roger McGuinn vocals on 12-string guitar, but only on the UK version, not the US version. That's sad. Terry Metro on vocals and keyboards. Sam Randino drums. Van Dyke Parks according to keyboards again. Awesome. Joe Peskin on saxophones. John Stamos lead vocals on the drums and production. Also only in Forever because that's where he was, but he did production work also. Richard Titus. Keyboard programming and second engineer. Keith Wechsler on keyboards and engineer and stuff on it. Justin Weston pedal steel guitar. Kevin Elson on engineer, work on Forever. Mike Mira engineer on for Forever track. I guess a few guys to do that song. Monica Drola production on Forever. And that is it for that. Let me look at one or two compilations real quick. Of note, in the meantime, between the next album, that I can actually review the next album because it's available. There's only two left, so I hate not being able to review them, but I'm not able to. Oh, that Lost and Found, that was from 91, by the way, in case anybody's keeping track. Then we'll jump to Good Vibrations, 30 Years of the Beach Boys. And we'll see what is on this compilation real quick. Yeah, it's a 5-disc, just stuff from their career. Then I guess there's some other like live things and instrumentals and stuff. And apparently, it had there was a car window decal of some sort. If you had that version, does anyone know what the car window decal was and what it says and what it looks like? Let me know in the comments if you picked this set up back in the day or found it. Oh, mostly mono single versions, apparently. And mostly chronological order. We'll go have a look. Oh, and there's some 30-minute stuff. There's some stuff from Smile on here. And There's a hidden track on disc 1 of young Greg Wilson singing Happy Birthday for Freshman to his favorite band at the time onto his tape recorder. I would love to hear that, but I can't. It's not fair. We'll start with disc 1 here. Surfing USA demo. Little Surfer Girl. Surfing rehearsal version. Surfing take 1 and take 7. The Hearts Were Full of Spring is a demo. Surfing Safari. 409. Punchline is it's an instrumental track. Surfing USA. Shutdown. Surfer Girl. Little Juice Coupe. In My Room. Catch a Wave. The Surfer Moon. Between Your School is the single version. Yay, thank you. Not the album cut. I like that one much better. Spirit of America. Little Saint Nick, the single version. Okay, that's the one with the bells and stuff in it. The Things We Did Last Summer. Fun. Don't Worry Baby. Why Do Fools Fall in Love. The Warmth of the Sun. I Get Around. All Summer Long. Little Honda. Wendy. Don't Back Down. Do You Want to Dance? When I Grow Up to Be a Man. Dance, Dance, Dance. Please Let Me Wonder. She Knows Me Too Well. Radio station jingles and concert promo. Ooh, no fair. I want to hear that. No fair. No fair. No fair, guys. Hushabye, it's a live version. Happy Birthday for a Freshman, that hidden track. So that's a nice big disc. Disc 2 picks up with California Girls, Help Me Rhonda, Then I Kissed Her, And Your Dream Comes True, The Little Girl I Once Knew, the 45 version of it, Barbara Ann, the 45 version of It, Ruby Baby, an outtake of that. The KOMA radio promo spot. Oh man, I'd like to hear that. I like that station when it was an oldie station growing up. And it was the big thing in that city, and you could pick it up at night for like 30 plus states. It was a big AM station back then. Previously unreleased, it said. Sloop John B. Wouldn't It Be Nice? You Still Believe in Me. God Only Knows. Hang On to Your Ego, the alternate version. Yeah, there are two. I think there was I Know an Answer. I think it's the actual. Yeah, that's on the pet set, the one I've got, I think. I just wasn't made for these times. A lot of different Pet Sounds. That's great. That's awesome. Pet Sounds. Caroline No. Wow. That's a lot of Pet Sounds. Then the 45 of Good Vibrations. Our Prayer. Heroes and Villains, the alternate version of it. Heroes and Villains, it just says sections. Wonderful. Cabin Essence. Wind Chimes. The intro for Heroes and Villains. Do you like worms? No, they have vegetables on here. That's awesome. I love to say dada. Surf's Up. With me tonight. Disc 3 then goes to. We go to. Does Heroes and Villains by itself. Darlin. Wild Honey. Let the Wind Blow. I Can't Wait Too Long. Cool, Cool Water. Meant for You. Friends. Little Bird. Busy Doing Nothing. Do It Again. I Can Hear Music. I Went to Sleep. Time to Get Alone. Breakaway. Cotton Fields, the Cotton Song, the 45 version of that one. San Miguel. Games 2 Can Play. I Just Got My Pay. This Whole World. Add Some Music to Your Day. Forever. Our Sweet Love. Help Is on the Way, but it's HELP acronym. Kind of like 4th of July. Long Promised Road. Disney Girls 1957. Surf's Up. Till I Die. Disc 4 then has Sea Lion Sailor. I love that song. California. The Traitor. Yeah. Funky Pretty. Fairy Tale Music. You Need a Mess of Help to Stand Alone. Marcella. All This Is That. Rock and Roll Music. It's Okay. Had to Phone Ya. That Same Song. It's Over Now. Still I Dream of It. Let Us Go in This Way. The Night Was So Young. I'll Bet He's Nice. Airplane. Come Go With Me. Our Team. Baby Blue. Good Timin'. Going On. Get You Back. Oh, they did hit the 80 albums. Okay. Kokomo. Okay, the one from each. Okay. Disc 5 just says sessions, all tracks previously released. Apparently. We have In My Room demo. It says radio spot number 1. No fair. I Get Around, track only, it says. I'm not sure what that means for sure. Radio spot number 2. Dance 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 tracking session. Hang On to Your Ego sessions. God Only Knows tracking session. Good Vibrations sessions. Heroes and Villains track only. Kevin Essence track only. I assume it's just the instrumental, I think. I'm not sure. Surf's Up track only. Radio spot number 3. All summer long vocals, so just the vocals only, it sounds like. Wendy, the vocals of Wendy. Hush My Vocals. I love it. Vocal tracks are cool because a lot of times you can hear the headphones bleeding through on the mics. It's fun. When I Grew Up vocals. Wouldn't It Be Nice vocals. California Girls only the vocals. Radio spot number 4. Concert intro Surfing USA. A Surfer Girl live. Between Your School live. Good Vibrations, a live cut version of that. Surfer Girl from the Live in Hawaii 67 thing that didn't happen. And that is in Europe you got a special bonus CD that no one else got that has Bluebirds Over the Mountain, Tears in the Morning, Here Comes the Night, that's what the 12-inch version, Lady Linda, Samahama, and that is it. And then we jump briefly to, what else is there besides that one? I'm trying to remember what else was there after that one. Oh, then we'll go to the next album next time. It's called, from 96, it'll be called Stars and Stripes #1. Or, is that right? Stars and Stripes Volume 1, I'm sorry. I don't know where Volume 2 is. It's not listed, and I don't know why, but I guess I'll read about that next time. And listen to the thing. I believe it's got different people doing versions of their songs with them on the track, but they've got different people doing vocals or something. It should be very interesting thing to check out. We've got that one and one other album. We go from 96, and then we're going to jump to 2012. And I'm just going to not try to even attempt to go through those albums in between that one. But we'll do 96 next time. That's the year before I saw them live with Chicago. We'll see who's on that, because that should be the last Carl Wilson album, unfortunately, as he dies in, I think, 97 from lung cancer, sadly. So he's not going to be involved past that. But wanted to at least mention those on this video and the last video, and mention the compilations in between, because there weren't too many of them. But 96 to 2012 is just way too many things to talk about. All the various compilations that have come out. There's some really good ones, though. Definitely check out those, the 50-year ones and some of those. But we'll do 96 next time with Stars and Stripes Volume 1, and I will see you guys in the next video.